Let's wrap up the workday with the Widmer Brothers Perfect Playlist. Gustav with Zach joining me in the studio. Thanks for coming by, Zach. Appreciate
no problem.
it. Your email intrigued me from the beginning because in the first sentence you said, you introduced yourself. You said you were 23 years old and a professional ghost hunter.
Yeah, we have a company called Spirited Away Paranormal Ghost Investigation Tours.
Okay.
And we're based out of Tigard, but we've traveled all over the Pacific Northwest, and they actually in San Francisco.
Okay.
And down there's they had a big program going on down there. They moved up here into Portland, and I got in the ground floor day one.
That's
and
great.
It's so awesome. In fact, we just recently got back from Manresa Castle in Port Townsend, Washington, up on the handle of Washington.
Did you? What did you see or experience there, Zach? Was there anything sort of really intriguing going on?
I had a personal experience or two. One, for example, I was coming out of the attic, and I heard
of course
some footsteps right behind me as I was walking down the stairs. And I got to the bottom of the stairs, and I turned, and I completely stopped, so there was no sound coming from me whatsoever. And then I heard thump, 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 and then it disappeared through a wall. And it was just crazy.
That is really intriguing. Well, I have a few more questions for you, like sort of how you got into it and all that good stuff. But of course, you've also selected 5 songs to take over. This first one from The Offspring, Gone Away. Tell me about this one, Zach.
The Offspring has been my favorite band for a long time. They were actually the very first band that I ever got into. My first album that I ever bought was Smash from The Offspring.
Right, yeah.
I've listened to every song they've ever done, and this is my all-time favorite of theirs. And it never gets played on the radio, so I definitely wanted to hear it today.
All right, let's check it out. Here's The Offspring on 94.7 FM, Widmer Brothers Perfect Playlist. 94.7 FM, The Beatles, Within You, Without You, with the Widmer Brothers Perfect Playlist going. And Zach, there are any number of Beatles songs that you could have chosen. Why that one? And what's the story behind that track?
Well, that particular song is for my girlfriend Jessica, who's actually here with us, but she
Hi,
doesn't
Jessica.
want to talk right now.
If you want to talk, you can always raise your hand, and I'll turn on the microphone. Okay, all right, no. Okay. But that's so tell me, did it have something to do with like you guys meeting or getting together or anything like that?
Yes, absolutely. We both have Beatles tattoos on us, and hers are actually lyrics from that particular song.
Oh, all right.
And when the person that introduced us to each other saw her tattoo and my tattoo, she showed Jessica my tattoo, and Jessica was like, well, maybe I should meet this guy.
Nice.
So it's kind of really strange that we both had Beatles tattoos.
Zach, you're a professional ghost hunter,
right.
And the company you're with, Spirited Away Ghost Tours, which they can actually be found here locally here in Portland as well,
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah.
You were talking like off the air. We were talking about like different. I guess there are different sort of different categories, if you will, of spirits or people from the beyond.
The two main categories are residual hauntings and intelligent hauntings.
Okay.
Intelligent hauntings are the ones that will interact with you. They'll actually call your name. They'll lift an object. They will appear in front of you, maybe like push you even.
So something like maybe a Ouija board, for example, would that be considered?
It could be
like interaction.
If it was actually the Ouija board moving. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But the residual hauntings are ones that don't interact with you. They're just kind of there. They will move in and out of the scene, kind of like a record skipping back and forth through time.
Right. Okay.
If you picture time as a giant record, a residual haunting is the needle skipping backwards and showing something that's already happened over and over again.
You're channeling Carl Sagan right now, I can tell. But that's interesting to know. I don't know enough about this. I'd like to know more, though. This next one from the Postal Service. Tell me about this song and how it made it into your list.
Jessica actually made me a CD early on in our relationship. She called it "We Go Together Like Peanut Butter and Jelly," and she put this song in there. And out of all the songs, this one really connected with me. There's a specific line in there where it says, "With freckles in our eyes," a line.
Yeah.
And that one it just really hit me close to home, and it made me feel good about our relationship. So
the art of the mixtape is not lost.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Awesome. That's awesome. Well put. Let's go ahead and hear it. It's the Postal Service on 94.7 FM. Johnny Cash and Hurt on 94.7 FM, wrapping up the Widmer Brothers Perfect Playlist this afternoon. It was brought to us by Music Millennium. We also heard from Cage the Elephant, some Postal Service in there as well. And Zach, tell me about that Johnny Cash song. Why wrapping up with that?
Johnny Cash has always been near and dear to my heart. My grandfather used to play Johnny Cash when I was a little kid. One of my fondest memories is going to the park on a 4th of July and playing Frisbee with him, and he was playing Johnny Cash in the background. And right about the time my grandfather passed away, this song came out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I've been in love with this song for years because of that. and I sing at karaoke, and it's
Nice.
It's near and dear to my heart.
That's a great sounding track. Have you seen the video for "Hurt" that Johnny Cash did?
Yeah, it makes me want to cry.
Right, yeah, I know. It's sort of the, I like to call it the "Hello, I'm about to die, goodbye world" kind of video kind of thing. But nicely done with the songs. Perfect playlist. Thanks
you.
for coming by. You're a ghost hunter. You're with Spirited Away Ghost Tours. What's the website so people can check that out?
It's www.spiritedawayghosttours.com.
Good to know. And since you came by, I have a prize for you, Zach. Since I used your songs, I'm going to set you up with tickets to go see My Morning Jacket. They're playing McMiniman's Edgefield,
Awesome.
which we know has some hauntings now and again. Late June is when that show's happening, so those tickets are yours. Nicely done.
Well, thank you.